I think we're totally different for me. Like that was, yeah, I would say we're totally different. That was on the road. That was at their place. That was different coaches, different teams. So I don't think I think both teams are way different. So familiar opponent for sure, but at the same time, we're in a different segment right now.
When you look at the team now, you've had a chance to see an entire regular season, some postseason play as well. What would you say are the strengths of your team at this point in the year?
Together, I think we play a connected game. That would be we're team depth, and I think everyone's got a pursuit of excellence. So we keep getting after each other, get better. At this point of the year, you're balancing health and wellness, and you're balancing fatigue and fresh, and you're balancing, I think, just your own team and opposition. So we're pretty confident with understanding what the opposition is going to do, and for us, it's just keep tuning up what we need to. And you always want better. There's no question. There's not very many days around here that are the most satisfying, probably out of my mouth. We want to keep going. We want to keep getting better, and the guys keep proving in different ways and pretty much every day that they can do that.
Earn the chance to play at home throughout the playoffs for as far as you can go. Does that play a pretty big factor in a game like this, having the home ice advantage, or is it less important?
Oh, I think anytime you're at home ice, playoff-wise, matchup-wise, crowd-wise, I think it's wonderful to be at home, and a special place. It's tough right now in spring break, but I don't think that'll matter come Saturday. There will be plenty of folks that want to be involved, and home ice on the playoff side of thing is. I just think there's a lot to it, and the longer you go, the more it pays off.
You play a team that has some offensive weapons. There's no doubt about that. What do you have to do to slow down a team like Michigan Tech without getting too far into it?
There's two sides. I mean, we want our puck, and we want to keep it away from them as long as possible. I don't think you defend to play defense. We defend to get the puck back. So that's a big part of the pressuring of what you got to get done. You got to understand the dangerous players are out there. There's no lack of them getting to the net and making plays. So when you are defending, you got to be stingy and defend with a lot of heart and a lot of character. And at the same time, when you're not at the puck, you got a job to do because they're a talented group that gets loose, and in open ice, they can make a lot of things happen.
Open up some questions here. Mitch is on the call. Mitch?
Any update on Liam Hupka?
We've got a handful of guys in injured jerseys right now after the weekend, so I doubt it. I mean, I would say it's day-to-day for sure. There's a couple guys that are day-to-day. As the week wears on here, we'll see how close we get. Maybe some sort of a blessing that we don't play till Saturday, so if some guys can get a little bit closer. But if not, we would be a thinner group than we were a week ago.
So of the four teams left standing, you guys are the only one that went to a third game, but yet at the same time, you're the only team left standing that has felt that pressure of one more loss and we're done. Do you feel that having that pressure right in your back pocket kind of helps?
I do, Mitch. I think it's a great point. I think maybe we felt some of those pressures along the way down the stretch, just where we were, and having to climb back in and know that points were a premium. I think, we're grateful that we're still playing, because you'd hate to see that pressure and not be playing today, but to learn from what it was, and it's a different feeling. There's no question. I thought our guys prepared for it and tackled it head on and did a really nice job with it. So as these one-gamers come, which we've been through a few this year, a one-gamer it's different than a series, that's for sure.
I'm all good.
The guys that were named to the LCCHA team, can you identify one thing in each of their games that you've seen improve this year specifically?
Well, I mean, Mersey, on the defending side, he's more like, his plus-minus ratio is like the highest in the league, and He's got offense that we've all had a witness to and been able to see. I do think his sturdiness of defending has come a really, really long ways. Lemmy's got some great jump. I think a lot of things create off his stick and off his legs. He attacks the play offensively. He wanted to come here for offensive opportunities, and he jumped into those and served us very well on that side of it. He's probably got some line mates there that are pretty hard to ignore that didn't get any recognition for it. And then Trace in the net. I don't know. I'll reserve my thoughts, but I have a hard time thinking that what he's done. I'm grateful he hasn't had to make 200 more saves than someone else. There's a reason for that. So Trace just gets better every day. I think he'll takes it on. I probably have more angst towards it than he does, all of them, as far as that goes. So, yeah.
As you look toward this weekend, what does the rest of the week look like in terms of preparation? Is it any different than the previous week?
Not per se. For us, it's going to be about health and timing, getting some guys, making sure we can get up to speed at the right time of the week. Playing 3-3, I did joke with the guys after Sunday if we wanted one less day of practice this week. That was a different way to go about it. So it was some good reps on some things though that you don't get to practice. You don't get to practice live 5-6 with the intensity of the team as much as we got to. You don't get to do some things tinkering around that way, which was good. And then I think for our guys now, it's just mind and body freshness and being ready to go. And our numbers are back up to ready to hit it hard tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the hardest day of the week for us, so we'll jump into that right away.